Well, a lot of you have been asking me, what are you going to do after you finish up in Baltimore? Well, I've got a project that I want to cover. It has been ongoing since I've been in Baltimore, but we got to start with a fire that occurred on April 15th, 2023 at the Pinova Chemical Plant in my home area of Brunswick, Georgia. This fire lasted most of the day and resulted in a order issued to shelter in place for nearby residents. And I kind of got involved with the story because of the runoff that was coming off of the plant into some of the estuary. You can see this black smutty water that's running off. This was after the fire was out, but they were continuing to cool the plant. In the process of doing all this, I kind of got involved with the interest in the operation. Not only is it close at home, but the plant ended up closing. Pinova announced after the fire they had an investigation, and they decided they were closing the plant. So the plant was ordered closed, and then they decided to dismantle the plant. And that's what's going on now. And a lot of the equipment that is being used out at the plant demolition site kind of relates to what we've been seeing up in Baltimore. And I thought it might be a neat transition to see some different types of demolition work taking place. And it'd be a good way for you guys maybe to find out a little bit more about where I'm from and the area that I live in. Looking at these pictures of right after the fire, this was the stuff that really drew my attention to the fire. This runoff, keep in mind we just had the Golden Ray, and also this facility has 2 Superfund sites under its belt in the area that I know of. So it was a former Hercules chemical plant. Hercules sold the plant to Pinova. Pinova took over operations, and we'll get the history worked in as we're kind of covering this for you. But the images you're seeing are right after the fire occurred, and the plant was, up until this time, had been in operation, making mainly rosins. That's what this plant was mainly engaged with the production of rosin juice and all kinds of different products, from makeup to polymers. It's a very interesting operation. But this is what it looks like today. And they have gotten some of the area has already been dismantled with huge piles of debris, and then they still have some very large structures out here that still have to be processed and brought down. So it seemed like a natural fit for the channel to come in and get most of what's left. Now, this is behind a fence. We don't have access to the property through conventional means, which means we'll have a lot of drone footage while we cover this operation. You see they still have a lot of storage tanks in the background, and then some of the bigger pieces of the processing facility still have to be dismantled. So I thought, why not? I think the Minorcan Navy would enjoy seeing some of this activity. So once we get our equipment gathered back up from Maryland and get it back down here, we're going to be working on this project for you guys, and this will be what we'll look at. And they've got the big hydraulic shears are in operation out here. We can see an excavator with the grapple on it working the pile back there. And of course, this is going to be a job for the drone. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the property, but I thought the process of cleaning it up and getting the chemical plant itself dismantled might be something that you guys would find entertaining. So now, Minorcan Navy, you kind of understand where we're going to be headed here for a little while with the channel. I hope you guys will stick around and watch some of this with us. Let me know what you think. Light up the comments and see if this is something you guys would be interested in seeing. I hope it is. If you like what you've seen, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done it yet, you're just stumbling on, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, we want to say, hey, you guys, be safe out there.